Hey, Highborn, how you doing, you Imperial Agent, you? I've missed you, buddy, and I can't wait to play with you again. I mean, it's just gonna be a blast, don't you agree? I just cannot wait to play with you again. Goodbye, Highborn. There's a new Imperial Agent in town. Hello everybody, it is I, Mr. Charlie Murray, and it is finally here, the Imperial Agent, which many of you actually do request on a weekly basis. Yes, well, okay, a couple of you request every week, but you know, it's finally here. I have chosen what my Imperial Agent is going to look like. Of course, he's going to be Chiss because it just fits. I know you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's what everybody goes for, but it just fits. It really does fit. By the way, have we actually seen any Chiss in the episodes 1 to 6? I don't think I've seen a Chiss before in the Star Wars films. I may have just missed it. There probably is. I mean, bear in mind, I haven't watched episode 5 and 6 fully, so there's probably one in there. I don't know. But anyway, this is how the Imperial Agent class playthrough is going to work. I will only be showing you the class story and the companion story. Okay? It's only those two I'm going to show. Any of the side missions I will do off screen, and I will level, and just to help my character level up, because, well, I think I've probably already shown you all those on my Jedi Consular and my Sith Warriors, so you don't really want to see those all over again, do we? No, so that's how it's going to be. Class story only, companion story only, and then whatever else comes along which is to do with my actual class. Whatever that will be, I don't really know yet. There might be something in the future, who knows? So anyway, I need to choose a name for this Imperial Agent. Bear in mind that my last one was called Highborn, but I didn't really like the name anymore, so I thought I'd go for something else. So, what should I go for? Do I just choose a random one? No. 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 God, no. What is it with this apostrophe? I don't want this apostrophe. Eskiran, no. Mezek, no. No, 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 no. These names are horrible. Let's see if Malidar works. And it works. I'm going to call my Imperial Agent Malidar. It kind of works, you know, nickname Mally. Yeah, kind of. So, anyway, it's time for the Imperial Agent. Oh yes, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars. And of course, I can hear the original theme, but for you guys, you can't, 'cause copyright. Prologue, the Imperial Agent. It is a pivotal time for the Sith Empire. Having secured an uneasy truce with the Galactic Republic, the Empire now seeks allies among neutral systems. The foul planet Hutta is the Empire's latest target, but its wealthy and corrupt crime lords refuse to take sides in the Cold War between Republic and Empire. To tip the scales, Imperial Intelligence's latest shadowy operative has been dispatched up to Hutta under command of the Empire's mysterious spy master. I just saw master and I thought that's what it was. ... I actually read that almost brilliantly. Almost. You know, I screwed up at the end there and I forgot the word the, but, you know, apart from that, I did well. I did well. Bear in mind, I did do an Imperial Agent special on the last year, actually. Was it last year? Yeah, I think it was. And so I have done the first planet. I have done Hutta completely, but of course, you know, I haven't done anything after that. So fun times, fun times. I do love that view. That view is superb, I will be honest. Before I get into this actual playthrough by pressing spacebar right here, I did once say that this was going to be a blind playthrough, That has been scrapped. This is no longer going to be a blind playthrough. Instead, my new Republic character, which I'm going to create very, very soon, but you guys are going to vote for it, will be the blind playthrough. So I will put up a poll for that sometime this week or next week, I don't know when, and then I will start that class, but that will be a blind playthrough where we don't get to see the choices and we just have to choose a random one and see where it takes us. So anyway, because of course it could be dark side, it could be light side. This is just going to be complete dark side, by the way. So spacebar. Go away, you. Oh, there's no danger music. And there I am. Must be on the Bounty Hunter that there's the danger dun 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 sort of music, but not on the Imperial Agent. I always hate the way my Imperial Agent looks on Hutta. It's always a sickly kind of blue, but in the future I am possibly going to have a helmet on, so we won't really see his face much. Ooh. Yeesh. Very, very special parts there. So who am I speaking to? Oh, sexy, sexy. So now that blue looks fine when it's lit up, but you know, in darkness it's not. Hi.
Your transmission established. This is Keeper. We may speak freely, Agent. Prepare to receive your orders.
Nice place.
Keeper, should I be thanking you for these lovely accommodations?
Don't get cute and don't waste my time. You're here to work. You were chosen for this operation because of your exemplary performance during training. Imperial intelligence needs agents capable of working independently in the field. Now you apply your training to the real world. Nem'ro the Hutt and his organization run Jaguna, and you're in town to convince Nem'ro to supply the Empire.
Give me background. What are we working from?
Jaguna is an industrial town, and Nem'ro runs most of the industry. The Hutt supplies weapons, drugs, and raw materials, but not to us. We believe Nem'ro has been reluctant to lose Republic customers by publicly siding with the Empire. It's time he overcame this reluctance.
So you come to me.
And I'm your means of making that happen.
That's correct, Agent. We need to know what Nem'ro and his advisors are thinking before we can act. I want you to obtain access to the Nem'ro clan's inner circle. You'll require a cover identity. One of our contacts, an alien named G, has prepared a background for you and will provide the details.
Oh, this is so easy.
Trust me, Keeper. I don't need any help to get close to a Hutt.
Don't underestimate the Nem'ro clan. The galaxy has seen more effective gangsters, but rarely more sadistic ones. Jig will be waiting for you at a safe house. Locate him, take what he offers, then report to me.
Consider it done.
Most of Jaguna is caught up in a turf war. Some of the gangs involved belong to the Hutts. Others are independent. Your combat training should see you through, but expect brutality and expect to be targeted. Jaguna isn't friendly to strangers. Now, find Jig and report back to me. Keep her out.
I got to remember I'm saying Jaguna's name correctly, because I remember in previous playthroughs I would call him Jaguana, and that's not how you call him. Anyway, right, I should probably turn it to the correct interface, which is my Kranitoko one, and I should put my rocket boosts there. I should put my sprint there. Recuperate can stay there. My quick travel can actually go here instead. My coordination can also go... Actually, I'll put my coordination there, and then I'll put that there, and I shall activate my coordination, which will bring my Sith Inquisitor and my Sith Warrior ones as well, so I now have 3 out of 4 of them. I don't have my bounty hunter one yet because I'm not level 55 on my bounty hunter just yet, or level 50. And away we go. So yeah, I was going to do a blind playthrough of the Imperial Agent, but the reason why I
supplies the boss asked for.
Father's goons are out there putting holes in anything that moves. I'm not going anywhere.
It's your first turf war? You want to get paid or not?
No, I want to keep breathing more.
Breathing the air is as likely to kill you as Fathra's boys are. Buy a blaster. Learn the routes through town. Just don't let the boss hear you dodging work because of a few gangsters.
I may actually pay attention to people like them as well, because, you know, this is solely based on story. And, you know, things like that can sort of just influence the story, you know, just the teeniest bit. So I may pay attention to those if they actually appear. So, there we go. Yeah, this was going to be a blind playthrough, but the reason being is because people were complaining, oh, you don't want to do that. The Imperial Agent is probably the best story there is. So, that's why I've decided to do that. That's why I've decided to just actually play it like people say I should, not do it randomly. So anyway, I need to speak to Jeek, who is in here, and oh my god, the frame rate. Anyway, Jeek, hello. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, you are. You are here softly from the Empire. I am Jeek. I am expecting you. I have your new identity.
Talk fast. I don't want to be seen with you.
Very fast. Very good. You know the Red Blade? Small-time pirate. Rich. Mysterious. No one knows true species, gender, colour. I planted rumours. Made Nem'ro think the Red Blade is coming to visit. Enjoy Hutt Palace. Do business. You will be the Blade. No one will doubt you.
This sounds easy, Jeeg. What's the catch?
Yes, catch is unfortunate. I will explain. Real Blade brings tribute to friends, bring presents, bribes. Real Blade is far away, now exploring the outer rim, won't cause trouble. Only one concern. I arranged tribute for Nem'ro, gifts imported from Empire, but there was interference at Spaceport.
What kind of interference?
Gang steals from docks, dangerous men unaware of us, Nem'ro's tribute taken, but I saw everything. I observed well, yes? I propose solution. You quickly eliminate gang members, only method to recover gifts. Remove witnesses.
Let's make this fast and quiet then.
Gangsters are nearby. This is why we met here, but advise significant caution. Target our excellent shots. I will communicate plan to our handlers. Speak again once Nem'ro's tribute has been recovered. And there we go. So I may have to do actually a little bit of leveling before I go and do this. But I mean, we could give it a shot. We could see if we can do this without doing any of the side missions at the moment. So we're going to the spaceport. I should probably actually pick up this taxi terminal because, you know, you kind of need it in a place like Hutta.
Responsible for missed departures.
You better be responsible, you bastard! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's do some killing then, which will hopefully bring my level up a little bit, maybe. We'll see if I can actually survive this. Although I do have some med packs, don't I? Of course I do. Well, that's you two dead. Okay, that was easy. Now I need to recuperate with the bounty thing. Well, it's not bounty thing, it's just... What is this recuperate about? You know, what is he trying to do? Is he just going through people's files and things like that? I assume that's what it is. Just assuming. Oh, you're just a spaceport passenger. Okay, that's fine. So, where are we going? We're going the complete wrong way. We don't need to go this way. We need to go over here? Really? Oh. Why? Okay, let's go over here then. Recover the stolen tribute and... Oh, we will do the bonus missions as well in class missions if there are those, because, you know, the more experience I can get, the better. So we will actually be doing the bonus missions. But I'll mostly do it off screen so that you don't have to see it, but sometimes I will do it on screen. This is an easy bonus mission anyway. You know, just kill 3 of Fathra's thieves, which there's another one in here, I believe. Nope, I was wrong. I have that bed. I have that seat too. I have that table too. No. Die, you bastard. And snipe. And level 2. Ooh, level 2. How about that? Do I get... do I get an ability? I do. I get Shiv That sounds weird. Shiv. I need to recover the stolen tribute, which is over here. And there we go. Now I need to return to Jeek. Also, I'm not entirely sure which side class I'm going to be, whether I want to be the sniper or the... I can't remember what the other one is, but I think I might be the sniper, depending on what you guys probably think. Is the sniper the best one? People, you know, I assume they are. I mean, I know snipers are... they're heavily relied upon in operations. You know, but that's fine for me. I suppose, you know, with a bit of practice, I could be like the best sniper in the world. But, you know. So I might be a sniper, or I might be the other one, depending on what that is. But I guess we'll have to see when we get to level 10. Anyway, hello again, Jeek. All witness eliminated? Gifts recovered? Good. Many things Nem'ro wants. Things Nem'ro likes. Once Nem'ro has his gifts, all his suspicions go away. You become a pirate. You become Red Blade?
What exactly are these gifts?
Frivolous, expensive. Erodium idols from Republic royalty, troll rhyme from Naboo, Tommen Wool Hut stuff. I contacted Imperial handlers. As assured, yes, the call is arriving now.
Jeek, from this point forward, operational security will be at a premium. You will not contact us from this terminal again.
Yes, leaving your privacy, I will await contact.
I understand you corrected Jeek's mishandling of the situation, Agent. We'll now proceed.
That creature didn't just mishandle things, he messed up badly.
Possibly, but we will use him until he's outlived his function. Your next task is to access Nem'ro's inner circle. Present yourself to the Hutt as a fellow gangster, the Red Blade, and offer him Jeek's gifts. One of the gifts is implanted with a listening device, which we will use to monitor conversations within Nem'ro's palace.
If someone suspects me, what should I do?
Use your judgment. Silence them or allay their suspicions as appropriate. But keep this in mind. At this juncture, our primary goal is to find weaknesses in Nem'ro's organization. Even if the Hutt won't join us, we might influence his lieutenants. Talk to Nem'ro and his men. Determine who we can turn and how we can sway them. We will be listening.
Enjoy the show.
In that case, I better watch my mouth.
I expect my ears can handle it, Blade. Be careful what you say. And lose the accent. When you're in the Hutt Palace, you're no longer an Imperial. Contact me from the cantina once Nem'ro has his presence. Keep her out.
Well, this is going to be fun, especially with the accent he puts on. I remember Hutta very well. There's a story that goes on in Hutta, and it's gonna get quite sad. But spoilers, not gonna tell you just yet. So, should I do some side missions off screen, or should I go straight? I think I'll go straight to the palace. Let's see how far I can get without doing any side missions whatsoever. Let's see how long I can survive for. That'll be very interesting. I should probably warn you as well that I don't know how often these episodes will be, so you might see one episode in a week, you might see two, who knows. I don't really know how frequent they're going to be, because bear in mind I've got to keep up with my Jedi Consular, my Sith Warrior when something new comes out, then I'll have this Imperial Agent, and then I'll have whatever my next Republic class is going to be with the blind playthrough. But then those 4 classes will be it. That will be it. Okay? That will be it. Anyway, moving on. As for the other classes, I will probably play them, you know, to myself, you know, relax a bit. Yeah, know what I'm saying. Oh, this actually is relating to my class, so I will actually speak to her.
Hello there, my chiss friend.
Racist!
Don't say anything yet. Act casual. We're old friends who met by chance. Catching up. A mutual friend thinks it's important that you acquire some new skills and weaponry. I've arranged a contact in Jaguna to get you started. Now pretend we're all caught up and leave. Casually.
I've always hated you.
Now I remember why we haven't talked for so long. You're a complete witch.
Watch your mouth, Blade. Even you can be gotten to.
So then we need to report to our new friend, which, if you recall, is just get my abilities. That's all it is. Right, where are we going? Are we actually going this way? We are actually going this way. Lovely. And who are we speaking to? We're speaking to you, I assume? Yes.
The pirate's on his way. Security droids say he's armed, but he won't be trouble.
Let's hope not. Here he is now.
I'll go tell the boss.
This is Karrels. Tell the throne room that the Blades arrived.
I could just be anyone, really. I might not be the Blade.
Nem'ro shows. Stay at least 5 meters back, and don't come up unless you're called. One wrong move, and you're a pile of ash.
You worried I'm gonna cause trouble?
Just going over the rules. You've got a reputation, and we don't want any problems.
Hello.
Allow me to present Nem'ro the Hutt, the illustrious crime king of Jaguna.
So, the Red Blade finally comes to visit the House of Nem'ro. Great honor comes to us, to the both of us. You are younger than I imagined, but youthful is good in the business, partner. Ha! Now, let us see if the legends of the mighty Blade's generosity are true. What have you brought me and my clan?
It's more than you're worth, you pile of slime.
Maybe you want to repeat that, little Blade.
Not bad. Nem'ro, the idols here are real Orodium. The cloth looks like...
I see, Karrels. I see. You are an impressive creature, Blade. You may conduct your dealings on Hutta with my approval. Now, experience the luxuries of my palace, enjoy my slaves, and wallow in opulence.
You couldn't pay me to touch your slaves.
You might be surprised, pirate. Everyone has a price, except my loyal lieutenants. Isn't that right, Karrels?
Of course, mighty Nem'ro.
Let me introduce my advisors. You have met Karrels Jarvis. Any business you have, you may discuss with him. And this is Toff Lazen. Nem'ro, we have little time for guests right now. Security reports that Farafra and his clan have struck our shipments again. Jaguna is mine! Hutta is mine! Farafra knows he defies the laws of the cartel. I will destroy everything Farafra treasures and...
Looks like your audience with Nem'ro is over. You'll have to forgive the interruption.
Maybe I
I've
don't.
been working for that Hutt since he killed my gang when I was 13. Trust me, you can't talk to him when he's like this.
Seems like your boss has some temper. Why stay with him?
Because Nem'ro's got power and smarts, along with his temper. I like things a little more orderly than he does, but I don't complain. We're having trouble with the Fathra clan, and it's getting to all of us. Fathra's out of line, but the Hutt cartel hasn't bothered to interfere.
So it's a business dispute. What are you feuding over?
Everything. The mines, the factories, the slaving operations. Now look, I need to work up new plans with security, and keep an eye on Tothlasian to keep him from suggesting anything stupid. In the meantime, you're a guest, and you've got our permission to do business here. You got the run of the palace, so I'll see you around.
Okay, can I help you? Hi. Bye. She's a creepy one. Very, very creepy. Anyway, so, should we go and report to my new friend? I think we shall. I think what we'll do, we'll go to the palace suite, and then I think we may end up...
I'm telling you, baby, I'm big time. Moving up, climbing the ladder.
Uh-huh.
As soon as Nem'ro hears how I've been cracking skulls in the rust yards, I'll be in there. He'll probably make me a lieutenant.
Uh-huh.
I'll have more credits than I know what to do with. Jewelry, dresses, speeders, whatever you want, baby.
Uh-huh. I just knew what she was going to say. Right, so we'll report to my new friend, and we'll go to the palace suite, which I think is just, I know it's over here. Actually, we should probably go to the palace suite first and then report to my new friend. And then we'll actually end this episode here. So these episodes won't be too long. They'll only be about 20 to 30 minutes long. And then after that, just do stuff. And then, obviously, once I finish this episode, I'll do some of the side missions, and then we'll carry on next time. Anyway, moving on. Lovely. Disable stuff. Okay, so is there anything here? What about in the chess table? Ha ha! You dare listen in on me. Anyway, aren't they gonna be a bit suspicious where... There they are, they know I'm going into my room, and they try and listen out, but they can't hear anything. Aren't they gonna be a bit suspicious thinking, hold on, we can't hear him moving at all, you know, it's... You know, they're gonna get a bit concerned and think, what has he done? But anyway, there's two. They put one in the liquor bottle? No, what about this liquor bottle? No, what about this liquor bottle? What if they put one in the chair? That'd be interesting. Put one in the chair. You know, I just sit in the chair, right? You know, I'm there in the chair. And then all of a sudden, whoa, no, don't float. I said sit in the chair. You know, actually sit in the chair. Thank you very much. Anyway, I want to demonstrate this. You know, you're sat in the chair, and all of a sudden they just hear a... that'd be funny. That wasn't actually me farting, by the way. That was just my mouth. Okay. Anyway, let's use the holo terminal.
Well done, Agent. The listening device is working perfectly, and Nem'ro can keep no more secrets from us. Imperial Intelligence has determined that Nem'ro's human lieutenant, Karrels Jarvis, is the weak link in his operation. You're going to twist the man until he serves us.
He won't be any trouble to manipulate.
Unfortunately, Karrels is on the verge of disfavor with Nem'ro, while the Twi'lek Lieutenant Taflajan, I believe, is Nem'ro's rising star. I want you to go to Karrels and offer your services as the Red Blade. Do whatever is required to bring Karrels glory in Nem'ro's eyes.
What does Nem'ro have against Karrels?
Karrels' work has been suffering due to the interference of the Fothra clan. Nem'ro finds that an unacceptable excuse for failure. One other thing, Agent. This operation of ours has drawn the attention of a member of the Dark Council, Darth Jadus himself.
Ooh.
The Council's authority is second only to that of the Emperor. It's a rare honor for an intelligence operation to be overseen in this way.
With all due respect, what does the Dark Council care about Hutta? This operation isn't exactly a threat to the Sith.
I don't know why Lord Jadus is interested, nor is it our concern. The Sith aren't obligated to share their reasons. Report back once you've rendered whatever aid Karrels requires. Keep her out.
So in your eyes, the Sith are your boss. In your eyes. Silly, silly, silly. But yeah, levels won't matter in this playthrough. So if you know, in my Sith Warrior and my Jedi Consular, I let you know what level I am. Not this time, because no, I'm just not going to bother with that, because the levels aren't going to matter, because it's just going to be about the class story, isn't it? Anyway, let us go. Oh, I need to speak to Jarvis as well. Oh, but I want to report to my new friend. Fine, let's speak to Jarvis as well. I want to report to my new friend now. Anyway, where are you, Jarvis? You are here.
Don't be in such a hurry, Blade. Don't you remember me? Your old buddy, Dino Ray? Now, you haven't aged well since we met up on Hoth. Your nose and your skin. But you couldn't be an imposter. You know your friend Dino.
Old buddy, hello!
Of course I remember you, Dino. How long's it been?
Little too long, it seems. Turns out we got a problem. You see, you don't look like the Blade I know. The Blade who owes me credits. But you say you're the Blade, so I'll take you at your word and ask for my money. You understand?
So, what if I went to the Imperial's kiosk and I changed my face? Yeah? Yeah?
Maybe we can deal. How much money are we talking about?
Let's see, I could factor in interest, what you did to my ship, but that's not how pals do things. Yeah, I don't know where the real Blade is, and I don't care. But if you want me to keep your secret, I'll need enough credits to keep me comfortable.
Well, you forced my hand.
I don't have a choice. I can't let you talk.
Is that so? Well, let's see what you can do, Blade.
Oh well. Simple as this. Die, then die, and then explode that, then snipe you in the head, and then you die. And simple as that. Oh, hi Jarvis, I hope you didn't see that from all the way over there, unless, you know, this is an MMO and you have a very short sight range. You know, you can only see, like, here, you know, so hopefully you didn't see all that, but, anyway.
Blade, come on over. Glad to see you're enjoying the palace. Look, I've only got 5 minutes before I have to go meet with some alien freaks, and I want to ask you something. You've been around the galaxy a few times. What's it like dealing with the Empire?
It's been good business, and the government hasn't given me much trouble.
You're one of the last real independents. I admire you for that, but your kind is dying out. The Hutts have taken control of the gangs, and I think real soon the Republican Empire will want control of the Hutts, even if Nem'ro won't believe it. So, if we gotta pick a side, I want to pick a winner, and I don't see the Empire losing.
Like it or not, the Empire does seem to be the future.
I hope so, and not just because of business either. My sons are free traders. They're doing business in the Sullus system. It's their first time dealing with the Empire, so I worry. I probably shouldn't. But you came to me for a reason. What can I do for you, Blade?
I hear Nem'ro isn't your fan.
Word is you're on the outs with your boss. Is it true?
Nem'ro's been stewing in his slime since we lost a shipment of rare ores in the Evokai lands. He blames me for some reason. Now the Evokai, they're Hutta natives from before the cartel came. They mostly want us dead. If you get that shipment back, I'll pay you good.
How much money are we talking about?
More than enough. I'm not negotiating. There's a work camp outside Jaguna. Nem'ro set it up for some Evokai who wanted peace. Bad deal. Poor rubes. The chief there, Odef, was supposed to talk to the other Evokai tribes about returning the ore, but he didn't come through. He knows something, though. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment to keep. But I look forward to seeing if the Red Blade's as good as they say.
You know, just as he was mentioning which side he thinks he should be on, I was thinking to myself, well, what if episodes 7 to 9 introduce a new side? So you've got the Republic and you've got the Empire, but what if it introduces a third side? You know, sort of like not in the middle, just, you know, you got the Republic where they're all good, and you got the Empire and they're all bad, and then you got the new side which are all like, we don't give a crap what we do, we just do it for the fun of it. You know, what if there's going to be a new side? Who knows? I guess we'll have to see when it actually comes out. So now we can actually go and speak to my new friend, and that will be the stopping point for this episode. New friend, come here, new friend. Hello.
I know every trick of the trade.
Good for you, good for you. And we have an explosive probe, we have a fragmentation grenade, and we have a shiv. Lovely.
No one.
Well, I don't anyway. Well, I do, but I don't. But not on my Imperial Agent. No, no, no. So anyway, that is the very first episode of the Imperial Agent class playthrough, and it's just going to be the class playthrough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and have some fun doing some side missions and getting my level up. So, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall see you next time. And a farewell to you.